Amis téléspectateurs, Whoopi Production TV, retrouvez le moment ça dans City North Miami. Nous exactement sous podium, côté que tu as gagné quelques secondes de ça. Les discours, les speeches de circonstances, côté que gagné installation du maire de la ville de North Miami qui est d'origine haïtienne, c'est le docteur Smith Joseph. Dans l'occasion ça, tu as gagné plusieurs discours qui fait, il y a un peu de monde qui prend la parole, il y a au moins 3 personnes qui sont censés être pratiquement rentrés en fonction après qu'il y a gagné l'élection. Et comme vous êtes capable de comprendre, Whoopi Production TV est sous place, nous avons une opportunité pour nous être capable de filmer l'événement et certainement réaliser des interviews exclusives avec les gagnants de cette élection. Donc l'émission spéciale, ça, les grands dossiers politiques pour aujourd'hui, plein feu sur la ville de North Miami. Tout ce qui se passe au niveau de l'installation du nouveau maire de cette ville. Nous disons nouveau maire, mais il était déjà maire depuis quelques années. Il regagne l'élection encore et aujourd'hui, c'est une nouvelle page qui se tourne pour la ville de North Miami. Nous propose le reportage complet sur RPTV. L'ex-community ballroom et restaurant l'ouvrit porte dans 4322 North State Road 7, l'odeur de l'ex-Florida, pour le desservir tout le monde à la ronde badet, qui cherche un bon restaurant pour bien manger, une salle de réception pour les grandes occasions, un espace de rencontres socio-culturelles, une salle de conférences pour les séminaires. Relais 954 677 51 17 pour information et réservation. L'ex-community ballroom et restaurant paraît pour recevoir mariage, baptême, communion, baby shower, anniversaire, réunion familiale, banquet évangélique, réunion de travail, soirée dansante, événements culturels ou autres activités privées au public. Relais 954 677 51 17. Salle spacieuse, espace confortable, section VIP pour les invités de marque, prix abordable. L'ex-community ballroom et restaurant à votre service. Au 4322 North State Road 7, l'odeur de l'ex-Florida. Téléphone 954 677 51 17. 954 677 51 17. L'ex-community ballroom et restaurant, l'espace des célébrations de classe. L'organisation Nous Chrétiens vous invite à un grand concert évangélique live band fundraising à l'occasion de la fête des Pères, samedi 17 juin 2017 dès 6h du soir à Salem Auditorium de East Orange, 10 South Horton Parkway. Au programme, l'excellente formation évangélique Miracle Band, l'artiste à la voix splendide Jean Saint-Fleur, l'étoile de la chanson spirituelle Malbranche Nixon et le chanteur gospel de grand calibre Jackson Damonville, également à l'affiche d'autres artistes évangéliques de talent. Mesdames, c'est nous-mêmes qui vous menons, messieurs, à le fêter papa. Samedi 17 juin 2017, 6h du soir, dans Salem Auditorium de East Orange, 10 South Horton Parkway. Admission $25 à l'avance. Soirée live Gospel Band Fundraising pour l'organisation Nous Chrétiens. Pour tickets et informations, 973 996 52 48. Ce grand concert pour la fête des Pères, samedi 17 juin à Salem Auditorium de East Orange, est placé sous le haut patronage de Danushka Maison des Cadeaux au 793 Tavison Avenue, Irvington. Happy Father's Day. À l'occasion de la fête des Pères, Double L Productions invite dans un black tie affaire avec 3 grands talents de la musique haïtienne. Samedi 24 juin 2017, de 8h du soir à 2h du matin, au Indian Spring Country Club, qui est dans 11501 El Claire Ranch Road, qui est dans Boynton Beach, Florida. La fête sera belle avec le chanteur-guitariste Ralph Condé et son groupe. Robert Charlot de Top Vice et New Vice et son équipe. Et DJ Nicky Mix pour les meilleurs mix de la soirée. De 8h du soir à 2h du matin. Viens bien fêter. Samedi 24 juin 2017 dans Indian Spring Country Club, qui est dans 11501 El Claire Ranch Road, Boynton Beach, Florida. Mesdames, c'est tout pas nous pour nous mener papa à le fêter. Admission $75 par personne. Cocktail hour, cash bar, dîner complet. Tenue de gala obligatoire. Black tie is a must. Free valet parking for all. Ticket en vente à l'avance seulement au 561 758 09 99 954 54 531 55 76. Happy Father's Days from Double L Productions. Occasion fête des pères dans Georgia, Johnny C Productions invité tout le monde à la ronde badet dans une soirée qu'à content Griendant samedi 17 juin 2017 là dans Global Mall qui dans 5675 Jimmy Carter Boulevard dans Northwest Georgia. À l'affiche le grand comédien Kako venu directement d'Haïti. Comédien Kako pour déposer blagues, exposer personnages politiques et transposer les réalités de la vie des Haïtiens en comédie. À profinerie vente des boutonnets à Kako, suivi à tout dérapé à Pibon DJ à DJ Final. Cadeau souvenir pour tout le monde dans spécial Father's Day Bingo Night qui a déroulé samedi 17 juin 2017 là dans Global Mall qui dans 5675 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, Northwest Georgia. Ouverture des portes 8h du soir, showtime 9h. Admission générale $25. Crédit card, débit card, cash accepté. Relais 404 901 15 11 pour réserver ticket port et réserver ta port à l'avance. 404 901 15 11. Bonne fête à tous les papas de Johnny C Productions. Johnny C Productions is inviting each and every one of you on Saturday, July 8, 2017 at the Hall, 376 Maxim Road, Austell, Georgia, to dance the night away at the sounds of the beat of J Beats. What a wonderful night for Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday, July 8, 2017, J Beats, the Beats, performing all hits just for you. Also performing live, Bougie Mix. Special happy birthday to Bougie Mix, Fred Sound and Marie Cassandra. Keep it tight. At the intermission, DJ Easy will mix it to your taste. Saturday, July 8, 2017. The beats start at 10 p.m. at the Hall, 376 Maxim Road, Austell, Georgia. $30 in advance, more at the door. Reserve your tickets and tables today by calling 404-901-1511, 404-901-1511. Most credit cards accepted. Saturday, July 8, all at the Hall. Rupi Production Television, RPTV, est un channel spécialisé en information et promotion avec des émissions programmées tous les jours de la semaine. Chaque lundi soir, 10h, Opinion Power avec Carmel sur un sujet d'actualité. Chaque mardi soir, 10h, Opinion Pam avec Non Pam c'est Rupi, l'éditorial de la télévision. Tous les mercredis soirs, 10h, série de vidéos documentaires à caractère social, réalité quotidienne vécue en Haïti avec Rochely, le correspondant de RPTV en Haïti. Chaque jeudi soir, 10h, promotion totale. Le marketing de votre entreprise commerciale et de vos soirées culturelles en toute exclusivité. Tous les vendredis soirs, 10h, les grands dossiers politiques d'Haïti avec objectivité. Chaque samedi, 6h du soir, le magazine de l'actualité culturelle en Haïti et en diaspora à Rupi Culturel TV Show. Tous les dimanches soirs, 6h, moments spirituels, activités des artistes évangéliques et gloire à Dieu. RPTV, Rupi Production Television, une programmation dynamique pour une audience toujours branchée.
At this time, we would like to move forward into our oath of office ceremony, beginning with our District 2 Councilwoman re-elect, Carol Keys Esquire. Carol Keys Esquire is a lifelong North Miami resident. In fact, to this day, she resides in the home where she was raised. This practicing real estate attorney was first voted into office in 2013. She prides herself in her commitment to improving the quality of life for North Miami's residents, with a special emphasis on the city's youth and elderly populations. Today, Rabbi Jory Lang will administer the oath of office to Councilwoman re-elect Carol Keys Esquire.
Keys, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Florida, that I will in all respects observe the provisions of the Charter and the ordinances of the City of North Miami, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Councilwoman, District 2, so help me God.
At this time, I would like to present a certificate of election to Councilwoman Keys. Carol Keys has been duly elected to office of council member in and for North Miami, Florida, at general election held on May 9th, 2017. Witness my hand official seal, North Miami, Dade County, Florida. Supervisor of election, Michael Ichem.
Good evening, bonsoir, y buenas noches. Thank you all for being here this evening. I'd like to begin tonight by thanking my husband Neil for his love and support, who helped me so much through this campaign and election. My husband Neil, as you all know, is not fond of politics or the time that requires that we could otherwise be spending together. But from the time I first made the decision to run in this election, he has been my rock of support. I would also like to thank all of those people who have volunteered on my campaign, those of you who have contributed to my campaign, as well as my incredible campaign staff. Each and every one of you played a critical role in this election, and I will be forever grateful for your help, guidance, and support. Most of all, to the voters of District 2, I want to say thank you. You showed your confidence in me with over 84% of the vote, allowing me to continue representing you in the city of North Miami. Without you, my voters in District 2, I would not be here this evening. I would like to congratulate both Mayor Joseph and Councilman Bieneme on their resounding victories also. Along with Vice Mayor Galvin and Councilman DeSumi, I'm looking forward to the next 5 years of continuing to work together to move North Miami in a more positive direction. The past few years have seen the most productive, congenial, and respectful council I have witnessed in many years. 4 years ago, we were a council divided, and today this council is united. Together, we have selected the best management team and legal team this city has seen in many years, and I owe gratitude to them. 4 years ago, I stood on the stage at the North Miami Senior High School and talked about a vision for our city. It was no secret that when I was elected, our city was divided. With the cooperation of my fellow councilmen, we are no longer divided. We are no longer East North Miami, West North Miami. Our city is not black, white, Hispanic, Haitian, Caribbean, or Asian, or any other race. It is not Jewish, Christian, Muslim, or any other religion. We are not a gay city or a straight city. We are culturally diverse, and we are one North Miami. Mayor Smith Joseph, Vice Mayor Scott Galvin, and Councilman Alex Asumi have all played a part in bridging that divide, but I would be remiss in not recognizing and giving credit where it is due. Councilman Philip Yaname and I were elected to serve together 4 years ago. It was Councilman Philip Yaname who, even before Mayor Joseph was elected, stepped forth, reached across the dais, and said that he had had enough of the division. Today, we are all united, and that is just a beautiful thing. Thank you. Our diversity has now become and should always be celebrated. 4 years ago, my campaign promised a few things: integrity, transparency, responsible spending, and responsiveness. I sincerely believe that I have fulfilled all of those promises. I pledge to continue keeping each and every one of those promises for the next 4 years. Our residents deserve nothing less than that. With responsible spending, we have been able to lower our taxes by still increasing funding for our police, code enforcement, and capital improvements. I sponsored a state forensic audit to review questionable spending and accounting practices in previous years. Through that audit, we have received many recommendations, and better accounting principles and practices have been implemented in our city as a result of that audit. I have championed the cause for sustainability in our city, holding quarterly e-waste events, revising our city codes, and implementing the planting of sustainable native plants in our city. I have made our monthly Get in Gear bike ride a successful event, bringing families, residents, and our police department together. Our police have been overwhelmingly supportive of this community event, and I thank you all for that. Our police department has gone through a rough time over the last year, but I do believe I speak for our entire council when I say that each and every officer who wears that uniform know that we have the utmost faith in your integrity and your ability to keep this city safe. I want to thank you, the police, for your service and support you have provided to the city and myself during the past 4 years. North Miami has great things coming. Businesses are flocking to our city. Solomia is set to invest $4 billion in our development and provide countless jobs to our residents, not to mention tax dollars. We will move forward with responsible development in our city, taking into consideration the need for growth while still maintaining the quality of life for our North Miami residents. We continue to promote North Miami as a place to live, work, enjoy, and raise a family. 4 years ago, I said that this office does not belong to me. It belongs to you, the residents of District 2. That hasn't changed. For the next 4 years, I am here to be your voice. For the next 4 years, my job is to leave this city in a better place than it is today. I plan on fulfilling that job. I will conclude tonight where I began. Whether we greet each other with hello, sac passe, hola, or any other way, we must remember that we all share the common goals, common values, and a love for the city of North Miami. Tonight is not just a celebration of 3 people who won an election, but an entire city that chose a path to move forward. Our path will not always be straight, and we will certainly have some bumps in it, but together we will continue to make the city of North Miami the best that it can be. Together we will continue to push forward as a city that we can all be proud of. Thank you.
Councilwoman Carol Keys, ladies and gentlemen. Next to take the oath of office is District 3 Councilman re-elect Philippe Bien-Aimé. Since he was voted into office in 2013, Councilman re-elect Philippe Bien-Aimé has brought the entrepreneurial spirit to our council. This loving husband and father of 3 has been a strong proponent of matters supporting the interests of our immigrant community, not just in North Miami, but throughout all of South Florida. At this time, Councilman re-elect Philippe Bien-Aimé's oath of office will be administered by Pastor Maire Simon, and his wife, Sarah Jane Bien-Aimé, will hold the Bible.
Philippe Bien-Aimé,
I, Philippe Bien-Aimé,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will protect and defend the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Florida,
of the State of Florida,
and I will well
that I will well
and faithfully perform the duties of Councilman District 3 of the City of North Miami, on which I'm now about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
At this time, I would like to present a certificate of election. This is to certify that Philippe Bien-Aimé has been duly elected to the office of council member in and for North Miami, Florida, at the general election held on the 9th day of May 2017. Witness my hand and official seal, North Miami-Dade County, Florida. Supervisor of Elections, Michael Echel.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir. Sak passe. Comment nous y est? Greetings, North Miami. I am grateful and honored to stand before you tonight as your re-elected council person for District 3 in the beautiful city of North Miami. I consider it to be a privilege to serve and to be the voice of my fellow residents. And I want to take this opportunity to thank every single voter who cast the ballot in this May's election. It is clear from the election results that the residents of North Miami feel that we are headed in a positive direction, and I'm so blessed to be a part of this team that will continue to serve not only the constituents of District 3, but the entire city of North Miami as well. I congratulate our Mayor, Dr. Smith-Joseph, and Councilperson Carol Keys of District 2 on the re-election, and look forward to continue working in unity with Vice Mayor Scott Galvin and Councilperson Alex Desulme to move projects and policies that meets the needs of our constituency. I want to take this opportunity to thank my loving wife, Sarah, my children, Safi, Phil J, Teofil, for supporting me and allowing me to continue to fulfill my mission, serve the people of North Miami. I also want to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone who contributed to this endeavor, especially my campaign manager, Marie-Estime Irvin, and my direct staff, my close friends and allies, my contributors, and of course, people behind the scenes, those that I know and those that I don't. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. The city of North Miami, as you already know, is 91 years old, incorporated on February 5th, 1926. The look and physical makeup of the community has evolved, strengthened by the richness of its diversity. We also acknowledge that with changes come new challenges and require new responses. President John Fitzgerald Kennedy once said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future." Therefore, as a member of this governing body, I will work with my colleagues in the administration to bring forth policies that addresses environmental concerns, economic development, improving policy, public safety, and ultimately making the city of North Miami the ideal place to live, work, do business, and play, always at the benefit of our residents, putting principles before politics. 4 years ago, I stood before many of you and took the oath of office. I publicly pledged to enhance the facade, to rebuild some of the infrastructure in our community, to improve our streetscape, to increase businesses along the major corridor, and to provide a platform for the voices of District 3 residents to be heard. I stood then and still today seriously the charge to lead and to be the good steward on behalf of the community. Over the last 4 years, more than $4 million has been invested in District 3 residential neighborhood for infrastructure improvements, home beautification projects, sidewalk installations and repairs, traffic calming circles and devices to reduce speeding, development of green spaces, increased neighborhood lighting, and added hundreds of new trees and plants in the spirit of sustainability. On top of that, in partnership with the Miami-Dade County, a $6 million underground pumping station is in construction at this time in District 3. This will significantly reduce the flooding situation in our low-lying area and our streets. When I began my journey 4 years ago, the country has begun to rebuild after the recession. Many families, businesses, and homeowners has been to significant financial distress. They had lost their job, their homes, or had just narrowly avoided it. As a local government, we had to address it. As of today, under the home beautification program that I create with the support of my fellow council members, over 170 single-family homes has been repaired for a total value of $1.8 million in District 3 alone. At the same time, let me personally thank the residents of the entire city of North Miami, especially residents of District 3, for spending so much time and money improving the property so we can be the better community that we all dream about. As a result, property value went up by over 10% for the past 4 years. Increasing the quality of life of our residents should be the city of North Miami's priority, and it is. The commitment to work together is a must, and I am dedicated to see us moving in that direction. Additionally, let me remind you some of the actions that I have taken during my tenure in office with the support of my colleagues. I voted to lower property taxes, voted to eliminate the red light camera. While acting mayor, I voted and negotiated the Ceremonie deal, which will create thousands of jobs and bring economic growth for the entire city of North Miami. Furthermore, the environmental concern of the constituent of District 3 and the entire city of North Miami was not left behind. With strong recommendation from the residents, action was taken, making North Miami a green and sustainable city. I sponsored an ordinance that was unanimously adopted that prohibits the use of styrofoam by city contractors and special events permittees in city facilities and on city properties. I advocated for this in the interest of public health, safety, and the welfare of all of North Miami. Taking matters further, I sponsored a resolution adopting an integrated pest management program to eliminate or reduce pesticide applications in District 3. As a result of this action, the policy was adopted and is currently being implemented in all of North Miami. This is just the beginning of this endeavor in regards to climate change. As you know, the path toward sustainability, green communities is often a journey, and I'm prepared to travel with you. As I reflect on the city past accomplishments, opportunities, as well as our challenges, it is clear that the future of District 3 is bright, but we still have more work to do. Michael Corda, one of the best living legends, one time said, one way to keep momentum going is to have constantly greater goals. As your re-elected councilperson of District 3, I pledge today to see the 10.5 million development of the much anticipated Cagney Park North from groundbreaking to completion. Cagney Park will host a state-of-the-art Olympic-size swimming pool and a youth baseball field, among many other amenities that will transform not only District 3, but the entire city of North Miami. I want to continue work with local, state, and federal government to secure funding to develop a senior citizen community center at Griffin Park. Our residents deserve a center that will serve as a gateway for the North Miami Aging Network. $1 million has actually been identified at the state level by Senator Daphne Campbell in support of this new senior citizen community center in District 3. I am also committed to addressing North Miami housing shortage throughout smart planning by developing the area formerly known as Works Park into housing for a growing population of working residents. This housing project will create a community with opportunities, activities, and resources that will reinvigorate or drive toward grabbing or share of the American dream. Among other things, I will address the role of code enforcement within North Miami. This is an integral part of the daily operation and essential to enhancing quality of life by helping to sustain safe, healthy living conditions for residents and businesses of North Miami. There cannot be any conversation about elevating our community without addressing code enforcement. Therefore, I urge the city manager to take a closer look at the structure and implementation of code enforcement. It is time to go back to the day when code enforcement was a standalone department, complemented by a code enforcement board, allowing for the input of the residents of the city of North Miami. Our approach to code enforcement has to be proactive to education. Residents have to be educated on the requirements and standards to prevent violation from occurring or reoccurring. All the goals set before you today cannot be accomplished alone. It requires the love and labor of many, the input and time of the community. We must take a vested interest in the well-being of the city of North Miami. North Miami as a community cannot succeed when a dwindling few are doing well and the masses are struggling. It is my vision to continue to lead District 3 to the new heights, where residents are empowered and the needs are met. May God bless you all. May God bless this country. May God bless the city of North Miami. Thank you.
But definitely not least, Dr. Smith Joseph, North Miami's mayor-elect, will take the oath of office. His wife, Patricia St. Phil Joseph Esquire, will introduce our mayor-elect. Immediately following, she will administer the oath of office.
Good evening. Bonsoir. Buenas noches. It's a pleasure for me to be here and greet you. Welcome to the beautiful city of North Miami, the city on the move. Before I administer the oath to my dear husband, Dr. Smith Joseph, I want to take a moment, if you allow me, to introduce you to the man. Dr. Smith Joseph was born in Saint-Louis du Nord, Haiti. In 1979, Dr. Joseph and his family migrated to the United States and settled in Miami, Florida. In 1988, Dr. Joseph earned an associate degree in the pre-pharmacy program at Miami-Dade County College. Upon graduating, Dr. Joseph went on to earn a doctorate degree in pharmacy from the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, FAMU, and is a proud Rattler. Any Rattler in here? All right. In 1998, Dr. Joseph went on to earn a degree in osteopathic medicine at Nova University and completed a 3-year residency program with a specialty in internal medicine at Grady Memorial Hospital, Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Joseph has 2 doctorate degrees. In 2001, Dr. Joseph opened his professional medical practice on West Dixie Highway in the heart of the beautiful city of North Miami, where he has maintained a successful practice with a growing staff of about 10 employees. On November 4th, 2014, Dr. Joseph became the first medical doctor to be elected mayor in Miami-Dade County. And now the first mayor to win 3 consecutive mayoral elections in North Miami. Not to mention the history he made on May 9th, 2017, when he garnered 60% of the votes while facing 3 opponents. As an elected official, Mayor Joseph has memberships in various boards and committees where he considers programs and projects that will enhance the overall life of the residents of North Miami. Mayor Joseph is a member of the Miami-Dade Transportation Planning Organization, known as TPO, formerly known as the Miami-Dade Metropolitan Planning Organization, the MPO, which considers the planning and development of local highways, mass transit, and other transportation facilities in Miami-Dade County. Mayor Joseph recently traveled to California as a TPO board member so he may study the California transit system. The TPO is currently considering a rapid transit smart plan for a rapid rail system, and Mayor Joseph is fighting for North Miami to have a station which would potentially include jobs and local business growth along the train station corridor. Mayor Joseph is also a member of the Board of Directors for the Miami-Dade County Beacon Council. As a board member, Mayor Joseph's objective is to facilitate local, national, international business growth and expansion programs, helping companies of all sizes and diverse industries achieve their goals. In February 2017, Mayor Joseph traveled to Madrid and was received by the Madrid Chamber of Commerce and engaged in discussions to create local business opportunities for the residents of North Miami. Despite his busy professional and political career, Mayor Joseph is an active and concerned resident. He delivers scores of motivational speeches at local churches and local schools. Mayor Joseph has collaborated with the FIU School of Medicine to bring a youth science project where the kids are partnered with medical students to conduct scientific experiments such as heart dissection. In December 2016, Dr. Joseph was a keynote speaker at the Florida International University commencement ceremonies, where he delivered a motivational commencement address to the FIU graduates. In 2009, Mayor Joseph was inducted in the Miami-Dade College Hall of Fame and has received numerous honors and recognitions for his professional and civic accomplishments, including his medical missionary work during the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, the 2016 Hurricane Matthew relief in Haiti, where he traveled to Haiti with Congresswoman Frederica Wilson to meet with officials of the State Department and USAID to assess the damage and the progress of the relief efforts in Haiti, and others in the Baite Dominican Republic. Mayor Joseph is a member of the American Medical Association, the American College of Physicians, the American Osteopathic Association, the American Board of Disability Analysts, past president of the Association of Haitian Physicians Abroad, South Florida chapter, and has been honored by the who's who in medicine and healthcare, who's who among students in American colleges. Whew! But listen, this is the man who is your mayor. I had to tell you all this. Please give him a round of applause. Are you ready for your oath? All right, let's do this.
Can we bring my mom to hold the Bible? She showed me the Bible.
Marcos. Place your hand on the Bible and please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, say your name.
I, Smith Joseph.
Do solemnly swear or affirm.
Do solemnly swear.
Or affirm.
or affirm
Repeat after me. That I will support,
that I will support,
protect,
and
defend the Constitution of the United States.
And defend the Constitution of the United States of America.
That we do. And of the state of Florida.
And of the state of Florida.
And I will in all respects.
And I will in all respect.
Observe the provisions of the Charter.
Observe the provisions of the Charter.
And ordinances of the city of North Miami.
And ordinances of the beautiful city of North Miami.
And that I will faithfully discharge.
And that I will faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office of mayor.
The duties of the office of mayor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Okay, at this time, this is a certificate of election. This is to certify that Smith Joseph has been duly elected to the office of mayor in and for North Miami, Florida at general elections held on the 9th day of May 2017. Witness my hand and official seal, North Miami-Dade County, Florida, Supervisor of Municipal Election, Michael Itchett.
Good evening. Comment ça? Tout va bien? Comment nous y est? Mon petit nom avec gros voix, ça dit. I want to begin by congratulating my colleagues, especially those who were recently elected with me on May 9th. What a journey that was, right? Huh? 82%, 87 or 82? 84%, 67%, 60%. The people have spoken. We are on the right track, North Miami. The people of North Miami have spoken. Before I continue, I will take the unique opportunity to welcome all those elected officials among us, all the dignitaries, the members of the clergy, and of course, my wife, who never stays one step behind. People usually say behind any other man there is a behind, but it's not behind anymore. It's beside. Okay? Right next to you. This is a very cardinal time for the city of North Miami, and the people behind me who are elected and serve on the dais, they know exactly what I'm talking about. North Miami now is poised to become a hub. It is poised to become a hub for modern living, for a place where transportation takes its place, where people can actually come, work, do business, and raise a family. And I say this unto you because 2 years from now I will not be here. But the work that we have started 2.5 years ago will come to fruition long after I leave this wonderful city of North Miami. And this is with responsible leadership. When you plan long-term for a municipality, especially one that is located in the Miami-Dade County. On May 9th, 2017, you, the people of North Miami, District 1, District 2, District 3 and 4, you went to the poll for the third time and you re-elected me as your mayor to take this city in the next 2 years of government. For that, I say thank you very much for the trust that you have placed in me. As if that was not enough, you voted to the point where you gave me 60% of the suffrage so that you can make sure that there is no foul play as it used to be in the past. And that happened despite the fact that I had 3 opponents. And to me and the rest of the entire county, as well as the entire country, I should say, this means that North Miami is finally on the right track, and you can pat yourself on the back for that. I say pat yourself on the back, not clap. What you're simply telling people is that the leadership is great, and we are on the move, right? I want to start by thanking my campaign staff, the people who worked behind the scene, rain or shine, and they just go out there, knock on doors, and wouldn't take no for an answer. All the supporters, the people who contributed to my campaign. I don't want to start naming names because there are so many of them. People who love me, I didn't know loved me, some brothers and sisters from other mothers. And they are wonderful people. You know who you are, members of the media, the canvassing people. Thank you very much for everything you do. And to all the spiritual leaders in the community who are wise enough to stick with me and listen to the calling of God, that let them know that this is the man for this moment in North Miami. So thank you very much for listening to me, for praying with me, and for letting me know that the good times are yet to come in the city of North Miami. And finally, to my mother, my wonderful mother, my sisters and their husbands, who are always there for me when things are tough. Thank you very much. And my dear wife, again, you know how much I love you. And I know you love me too. My children couldn't be here tonight. As you heard earlier, one of them went to play the football. That's what you get when you spend your money on kids. On a very serious note, to the people who voted for me, thank you very much. And to those who did not vote for me, maybe I have not done or I have not listened to the things that you've been telling me yet. But I want you to know, even though you didn't vote for me, so long as you reside within the boundaries of the city of North Miami, I am your mayor for another 2 years, and my doors will forever be open for you to listen to your concerns, your problems, as well as I do to those who voted for me. For the first time in the existence of the city, since its incorporation in 1923 or 26, I believe, North Miami finally has a leader who has crossed the racial barrier. And I'm not being naive by saying that. I'm not being naive. That is not to say there is zero racism in North Miami. That is not what I'm saying. But what I can tell you tonight, from what I know, from what I've been seeing and hearing for the past many years that I've been conducting business and living in North Miami, believe me, we have come a long way, and North Miami is much different. And we have come to embrace the diversity of this city because we have realized that it is in its diversity that we find the strength in the city of North Miami. For the first time, a non-Caucasian mayoral candidate, garnered 3-digit votes in Keystone and St. Souci. To those Caucasian friends of mine, I said, please give yourself a patting on the back, because I am very proud of you, and so is the city of North Miami. Today I stand before you just like I did 2 times before. 2 times before I stood before you in this very same spot, and I told you that the state of the city of North Miami was strong 2 times ago. And tonight, I stand before you and I'm telling you again, and I am reassuring you that the city of North Miami, the state of it, is stronger than ever. And that is because of the strong work and the collaborative work that we've been doing on the dais, as well as the staff performance. For the first time in over, I would say about 6 years, 5 years, there is a new breath of air in North Miami. We have a lot of big developers coming, knocking on our doors. We are like a beautiful woman, well-dressed, walking down the streets, and guys are just looking. They want to touch, but some of them can touch, some of them cannot. Like the Ceremonie, for example, they touch. They actually married us. You know, for the first time in the city's history, and my colleagues, I'm very proud of my colleagues when I came with the idea of a campaign to repair our streets. For the first time, we have instituted a comprehensive street rehabilitation program. And when I started with the manager, I wanted to go about it a different way, but he corrected me because of his astuteness and his experience from previous municipalities. He said, Mayor, if we approach it this way, I think it will be much better, because after you're gone, the legacy will stay, but it's not going to be a mayoral project. It's going to be a long-term, comprehensive long-term street project where the city of North Miami budget can allocate not just $500,000, not just $1 million, $2 million, but a good portion of its budget so that we can repair our streets. Because if we want our city to really move to new heights, to really move to a new standard, we have to repair the streets. Some of these streets have not been touched for over 30, 40 years. And what developer is going to come to your town and try to redevelop it if you are not looking good? So with that first ever comprehensive street plan, we have already a list of 25 of them. And we've made so many groundbreaking ceremonies, and all of them are being rehabbed as we speak, as you are sitting here. So this is a program, an initiative that I came up with, I am very strong of, very proud of. Now, because of a responsible government, responsible and competent administration, under my tenure, we managed to maintain for the first time in the history of the city a capital reserve, a cash reserve of $12 million. Our city has never been richer, man. It's never been richer. That is responsible government. Because of careful planning, of a comprehensive plan that we adopted, and implementation of many key resolutions that we came up with. Many top developers and investors have been eyeing North Miami as a hub for many business ventures, and a place where people can come from all walks of life and conduct business. Despite many efforts of many negative forces attempting to weaken this administration, despite all boycotting maneuvers, North Miami, under my watch, is greater than ever. And you should be proud of this council that is sitting there behind me. We are taking North Miami to a new height, whether they want it or not. And we are on the move. Guess what? The more sometimes the negative forces come, the more they try to weaken us, The very same concocted plots that they come up with, they are the same plots that actually mold me and gave me more strength, more motivation to work as a city servant. Because of my relentless fight for social and economic justice, North Miamians do not have to worry. They do not have to deal with the dilemma of traffic light cameras anymore. You know, there has been a big, broad vision for 2.5 years that I brought to this city. And because of that broad vision for this great city of ours, I fought for you. And along with the work and the cooperation of the city council, all of the members, we arrived to resuscitate our CRA. The CRA which is now stronger than ever, as we all know it. And because of all the beautification and rehabilitation programs for the homes and the surrounding areas, property values of the city of North Miami have increased by 8%. And we managed to decrease property taxes while we balance our budget. Yeah, you can clap. It's okay to clap. From 2015 until now, we have helped residents and rehabilitated over 350 homes. We implemented senior programs and youth science programs. All of these housing programs that we have done, you will be surprised to hear and find out that these works are being done while we're getting tremendous funding cut from the federal government. We're getting less than half than what we used to get 4 or 5 years ago. We have planted over 300 trees in less than 2 years. We have replaced hundreds of street block infrastructures in order to keep our beautiful city resilient against sea level rise and sustainable for decades to come. If this is not responsible and competent leadership, tell me what is. When I first came to this council 2.5 years ago, I learned from the NPO that there is a big revolution, this campaign of tri-rail to go through, from city of Miami through the eastbound cities all the way to Jupiter. I found out that the council did not really take it too well, and we rejected it. But I did my homework, and I worked, and I looked at all the positives and the negatives, and I weighed the pros and cons. Yes, we had to come up with some upfront capital, to start it. But when I came back and went with the city manager, along with other staff, CP&D directors, I can't talk directly to the council members, as you know it, because of sunshine. But in some way, somehow, we managed to come back. I came back and sponsored the same resolution for us to consider adopting the creation of a train station when the Tri-Rail Coastal Link comes aboard. And North Miami is going to benefit from that, and we are going to be the modern city that we ought to be, along with all the other cities in Miami-Dade County, because of this upcoming passenger train station. Because of a responsible government, a new bond team has been created, has been put in place, so that we may renew the city's infrastructures. So that we may find, and the city can find its place in this county, so that we can go with mixed-use parking garage, which is going to take place right adjacent to us, adjacent to the city hall. Possible new tennis center that could accommodate for USTA Grand Slam tournaments may be on its way. Just stay tuned. Don't be too much in a hurry. Our building and zoning is in good shape, as I promised you when I took office 2.5 years ago. Public Works Department is marching on. Parks and Rec, they got the message and they represent all the time. Code enforcement is doing just fine. Procurement department, we're still working on it. Our police department is keeping us safe. And no negative press on North Miami for the past 2.5 years. In case you have not noticed yet, let me be the first one to let you know that the city of North Miami has gone through metamorphosis. It is not the same city that you knew. And it's not going to be back the same city that it was ever again because of this wonderful council that you have sitting behind. You know, Newton's first law of motion, which is also known as the law of inertia. An object in motion will stay in that same speed unless a negative or unbalanced force is applied to that object. We do not need any negative force in the city of North Miami. We are moving on, we are on the move, we are going places. Thank you very much. I love you all. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless the city of North Miami.
Good evening. I call some radio personalities to come forward. William Jean-Louis, Antoine Faveur, Smith Cassamajor, Marc Edner Jeudi, Tien, Alex Saint-Surin, Francis Sénèque, Gérald Philogène, Patrick Eliancy, Renel Denis, Franz Laurent, Dantinor, Guylaine Berry, Merline Joseph, Pasteur Jocelyn, Richard Duramo, Esaïe Prophète, Bobby Filippo. Please come forward. The Haitian American Media Network of South Florida present to Honorable Dr. Smith Joseph, the best mayor in the history of North Miami, in recognition of your exceptional leadership in the South Florida Haitian community and the tremendous impact you have made to bring our city to a higher level. Mr. Mayor, please receive.
Councilwoman of District 2, City of North Miami.
Okay, how long you been a councilwoman?
I've been a councilwoman for 4 years and I'm ready to serve another 4.
Okay, and what is one of your projects for the community? You know, you mentioned it during your speech, it's a very diverse community, and how do you manage the diversity?
By reaching out to everybody. I've reached out to all communities, the Hispanic, the Haitian, and other religious or nationalities. We have a Hispanic Heritage Festival month. We recognize the Haitian Heritage Month. I'm going to start a Caribbean Heritage Month now that that's a new recognition.
Thank you very much. Amis téléspectateurs, nous avec magistrat Smith que nous comptons qui réélu. Et magistrat, comment sentez-vous?
Moi, je me sens content, je me sens me joindre moi avec Haïtiens parce que qu'on est ville là composée de 36 près de 40% Haïtiens qui participaient dans le suffrage universel l'élection dans le pays pas bon ici. 60% ça suffrage que bon dans l'élection qui s'est passée là malgré que 3 opposants contre moi mais nous 2 ans et demi que nous t'ai fait nous t'ai travaillé bien son premier mi-temps lorsqu'on bon joueur cap jouer dans premier mi-temps ou dribbler ou faire goal pour mettre dehors son bail qui est difficile c'est la loi de la nature et Newton comme ça bon analogie là tout à l'heure là première loi dans motion c'est que Newton d'où un objet qui rouler la continue rouler tout autant que vous pas appliquer l'autre force qui pour contrecarrer lui. Mais dans la ville notre Miami, nous jeunes que haïtiens yo connaissent les joueurs à bien jouer. Puis on continue deuxième mi-temps avec lui pour nous continuer à faire goal, pour nous capables de monter l'image haïtienne dans la diaspora.
Merci magistrat, on va aller net qui a un plus gros projet dans 2 ans qui viennent là.
Non, bon, moun yo pas voulu me parler trop. Moun yo pas voulu me mettre tout bayo dehors parce que il y a des choses qui se déroulent dans les coulisses. Mais on dit magistrat ça lire mais oh il parlait dit moun yo. Mais c'est moun yo bam là, c'est moun yo, c'est l'argent taxe cap payer et puis c'est yo voter pour nous et pour moi-même. Nous avons un gros garage là, c'est lui même qui premier projet, ça nous le CRE. Même CRE son programme qui était moribond, l'autre politique c'était l'écraser lui, c'est force négative ça. Que m'a parlé qui est capable d'appliquer contre la loi de Newton. Eh bien, force négative, ça va écraser CRE parce que yo pas de administration paraître belle. Yo te vle coco belle, yo te vle pour nous sortir pour nous pas régler rien. Et puis yo courir dans la radio pour dire mais lui monsieur pas régler rien. Mais bon Dieu fait peuple là lui-même ligue lucidité, son peuple qui bien coré, son peuple qui bien sophistiqué, yo connaît les joueurs à bien mener parce que connaît les haïtiens, les Barcelona a joué. Bon, fois c'est Real Madrid. Fois c'est Real Madrid. Alors c'est tout par Real Madrid, c'est lui-même qui a fait la une, à c'est Real Madrid qui gagne là.
Merci magistrat Papier, vous avez plus de questions une prochaine fois. Merci beaucoup.
Un plaisir.
Merci. Amis téléspectateurs, nous avec Dr Moïse, un monde qui est très connu, qui se passe de présentation. Dr Moïse Moore, toujours présent dans notre Miami, et qui expliqué et présent sur le côté magistrat.
Eh bien, 2 raisons. Non seulement j'ai un office dans notre Miami, je suis là depuis presque 35 ans dans notre Miami, et puis quand il y a là, si notre Miami a fait, on sait de gros efforts. Jean-Docteur Smith Joseph dit, c'est the stadium the move. Donc, ouais, monsieur a fait effort. Donc, là, pour m'encourager, et ça fait un plaisir que finalement, City Council travaille ensemble, comprenez, pour faire ville avancer. Donc, c'est un plaisir pour moi, je dis là, pour me supporter.
Bon, présence très appréciée. Est-ce qu'on travaille sur des projets personnels ou publics que nous devons connaître? Parce que nous connaissons un personnage public très connu et qui toujours prend des positions très importantes. Et dans le passé, est-ce qu'actuellement là, il y a des bagages qu'on travaille sur eux, qui personnels ou bien publics que nous devons connaître?
Oui, et moi, quand j'ai un projet clinique de 1919 là, on peut agrandir 4 fois plus grand que j'en ai. Je suis un building derrière clinique là, donc on peut agrandir as part of City of North Miami, pour accommoder tout patient mieux, ça relève one stop shopping. On a tout service. Donc évidemment, ça prend du temps. On a travaillé sur le plan là, mais c'est un gros projet pour City of North Miami.
Parfait. Et au niveau public, vous n'avez pas aucun office pour le moment, vous chercher des candidats ou comme ça?
Eh bien, c'est ce médecin-là que mieux. Et puis, je 2-3 communautés tout. Je bâtir ici notre Miami là. Et puis, moi, chair Jackson Memorial Foundation, qui a pris money pour Jackson. Moi, board member United Way. Donc, je suis pile, ou pas obligé élu pour travailler avec la communauté. Vous comprenez? Si on va arriver puis devant l'opportunité de venir, je vais considérer ça. Mais quand on a travail behind the scene.
Après, c'est ça, nous comptons pour parler avec nous là.
Merci.